that time again. Time for another introduction into a new project pan. This is my introduction into Project 10 uses, roulette style. When you have numbers the size of mine, you know, you want a project pan, but you also want to make sure that you're rotating the rest of your stash. This is another great way to rotate my stash. How is everybody? If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the family. My name is Rose. I'm a girl boss on a budget who loves to save money and project pan. Today's video is an introduction to Project 10 uses, roulette style. I was inspired to do this project from my girl, who I got to be really close with on social media. I've never met her in person, but her name is Paula, a beauty guru, made me do it. I've been seeing her and watching her videos. She does this project. As far as who the original creator of this project is, I'm not really sure. She found out that it was a lady named Phoebe, but Phoebe didn't start it either, so nobody really knows who originally started this project, but I got my inspiration to do mine by watching a beauty guru made me do it. And of course, she will be linked down below. I always link her in a lot of my videos. And what this project is pretty simple. You just use 10 of your makeup products 10 times, hence the name Project 10 uses. But how I've decided to do this is I'm going to do it all roulette style. I have started a project similar to this, and it's called Project Rotate Your Stash. I will be sure to link it in the cards for you guys. Please feel free to go check out the introduction to that project and feel free to join in. I would love to have you guys. I have a sign-up sheet in the description box, and it is just another great way to, you know, kind of rotate through your makeup stash while project painting, or just to rotate through your stash in general, as is this project. But I was originally going to do 5 on this project and 5 on mine. I do have 5 on mine, but however, I have since changed my mind and I have decided, you know, Project 10 uses, 10 items, 10 uses, you know, it just kind of goes better that way. What I'm going to do is I finally finished my entire makeup inventory. That has been such an eye-opening experience, you guys, and it has caused me to basically reevaluate my whole no-buy that is coming up in the new year. I will have a dedicated video to explaining what I have decided to do going forward into with my no-buy. It should be hopefully the next video after this one, so stay tuned for that. You definitely don't want to miss it. Doing my makeup inventory, which also I will still have, you know, more videos for that in a series on my Let's Break It Down series as well. But I finished it, and the total number, I'm looking at my notes, if you see me looking down, is the total number that I have for my entire makeup collection. Now this is just as my eyeshadow palettes counted as one item, not breaking down each individual palette yet per shade, though I will continue moving forward into the new year and eventually break them all down. But I have a large collection of eyeshadow palettes, so I just, for now, to get my inventory at least completed, I counted them as one item each, bringing me to a total of 718 makeup products. 718. That is ridiculous. It's such a large number. That one person needs 718 makeup products. And you know, once I get into breaking down my eyeshadow palettes, I'm gonna be well into the 3000s, I feel. I mean, it's just crazy. So, you know, of course, I love project panning. That is what mainly most of my channel consists of. I want to continue to project pan, but I also want to make sure with a number like that I can continue to, you know, rotate through the rest of my collection while project panning. So the rest of the, you know, your makeup doesn't get neglected. This is a good way to just kind of help you cycle through your stash as well. So how I have decided to do it, I am going to subtract 123, which is my eyeshadow palette, since I'm already doing pan those eyeshadows, you know, roulette style. I have my panning eyeshadows project I created as well called Pan the Way. I'll link it in the cards for you guys. That's another project if you would like to join. I would love to have you. Feel free to go check it out. But I'm just going to subtract my palettes and just do project 10 uses with the rest of my collection. That leaves me a total of 595 items that I will randomly select 10 numbers with you guys right now. And how I will do it is I will pick the 10 numbers and write them down, and then once I pick the 10 numbers with you guys, I will go through my inventory here and find out which item belongs to that number, get the products, and then I will come back and show you guys the products. So let's go ahead and get started. Sorry for the long introduction, but I just wanted to make sure I covered all my grounds, you know. I'm pulling up my Pretty Random app, and I am going to enter in the total of from 1 to 595 in right now. Okay, so I have 1 to 595. Pay no attention to number 49. I didn't pick it yet with you guys. I don't know why it always does that, but let's go ahead and pick our 10 numbers first. 437, 253, 16, 426, 559, 14, 154, 411, couple numbers left, 344, 165, and that is it. Okay, so I have all 10 of my numbers written down. So I will be back. What I'm going to do is go through my inventory and place the product with that number that I have listed for it. I will go get the makeup products and come back and show you guys. Okay, I'm back, you guys, and I picked out the products that were selected in my inventory for those numbers. So let's start with number 437, which was my Essence Instacare lipstick in the shade Babe Power. As you can see, it is just a really pretty pink, and I'll give you guys a swatch. And it is really pretty pink. It's just kind of like a really kind of creamy type of lip formula. It's a little different than your traditional kind of lipstick. It's got 20% shea butter in it, so it's really creamy, and I'm thinking it's going to be good for the lips, so I'm glad it chose that. I will say, even though I took out my eyeshadow palettes, I still have 190 lipsticks, so something tells me down the road when I continue doing this project, it's going to be pretty lipstick heavy at times. It just depends on what it draws for me. But, you know, out of that number, 190 of them are going to be lipstick products. I am still very excited. I forgot to mention this in the intro. I do apologize, but this is going to be a year-long rolling project, obviously. You'll roll in new items as you use each item 10 times. So, of course, it'll be rolling, but I will be doing it for a year. Number 2 was number 253, and for number 253 it was my Maybelline Master Chrome highlight in the shade Molten Peach. This might be a bit of a challenge for me right now just because this is more darker. This is like my summer shade type of highlight, but it is really pretty. I'm gonna have a challenging time using it. This will also help me to kind of reach outside the box a little bit, though I am pretty creative and definitely don't have a problem in reaching outside of the box. But I definitely won't be able to use this as a highlight right now just because I am more fair, but we'll get 10 uses out of her. Next number it chose was number 16, which in my collection here, number 16 is one of my eyeliners, and it is the LA Girl Glide On Gel Liner in the shade brown, which, hey, that's perfect, you know, it's just your typical brown liner, nothing fancy there. I will take it, you know, I definitely won't have a problem getting 10 uses out of that. Next number was number 426, and for 426 it was my L'Oreal Color Rouge lipstick in the shade Mauve, which is, you know, a really pretty mauve color. I'm glad that, you know, this is getting kind of used. I haven't used it in quite a while. As you can see, it's right there, very similar to the Essence one actually, but you know, this is getting up there in age. It's not real old, but it is about 2 years old, I want to say. So, you know, lipsticks, all makeup goes bad eventually. This is a good way to kind of rotate through everything and see if it's still good as well. Next number was number 559, which was my Essence Shine Wet Look Lip Gloss in the shade Happiness in a Bottle. It is kind of like a nude lip gloss, and I love me a good lip gloss. So even though I am doing also a lipstick roulette over on my Instagram, and I am doing a series here as well called Lip Service. It's been a while since I uploaded and updated on that. I should have an update on that coming soon if it's not already up for you guys. So I'm doing a couple different lipstick projects only because as well, like the eyeshadow palettes, I have 190 freaking lipsticks. Next number that it chose was number 14, which was my LA Girl, again, Glide On Gel Eyeliner in the shade Champagne, which is a cream eyeliner. I love to put a cream in the waterline. Look how pretty that is. It's so stunning. It's called Champagne, and it definitely, you know, gives you that bright-eyed effect. And you put a nude in the waterline, it just kind of opens up your eyes a little bit. Next number it chose was number 154, which is another lip product, and it is my Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Hot Shot. You guys, this is such a bright, fiery red lipstick. I mean, granted, I could get away with probably wearing this for the next couple days because it is holiday season right now, thankfully, but we'll see. To try to get 10 uses out of this right now, I mean, I guess you can, dead of winter, but it's kind of a fiery summer color. As you can see, it is just absolutely stunning. Very even, goes on, very comfortable. I really enjoy Morphe's liquid lipsticks. They are pretty comfortable on the lips. When I wear liquid lipsticks, I always just put a lip gloss over top, and it always makes it more comfortable. Next number it chose was number 411, which was my e.l.f. Makeup and Mist Setting Spray. I definitely won't have a problem getting 10 uses out of this because I use this every day when I do my makeup to spritz and spray my shimmer shadows to turn them into a metallic shade. It's just what I do without fail. I always spray my shimmer shades. It just makes it for more impact on the eye, more bright, and it just applies it more evenly. And I always, this is the only reason I ever even buy this is for the sole purpose of spraying my shimmers. So I won't have a problem getting 10 uses out of that. Next number it chose was number 344, which was my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, the mini size, in the shade medium one, custard. This is a really nice concealer, you guys. I bought this mini to, of course, wanting to try it out first in case if I was interested in buying the full size. Though since doing my inventory and with the collection I have and going on this no buy, I'm not going to be buying anything for quite some time, but this will help me to use it up. It's right there, even though it might be a little too dark for me now with my more fair complexion, but I can use it for spot concealing, and you know, we'll give it a go. And then the last number that it chose was number 165, which was my Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation, which this is actually my winter shade, Classic Ivory. I am so excited to get some use out of this again. I used this all last winter. This was just even before my collection has grown to the head that it is now. I mean, it was relatively big, but not nowhere near in size as it is now. So I did get a lot of use out of this last winter. It is a very nice foundation, and I will definitely be enjoying this and get 10 uses out of that, not a problem. Okay, you guys, so those are my 10 items that I will be focusing on and making sure to get 10 uses out of each one of those products. I will, of course, be keeping track of my progress and marking it with tallies. This will be monthly updates as well, and I am just so excited to be a part of this project. I wanted to try to incorporate a couple type of rotational type of projects this year and the new year coming, just to ensure that also while doing other project pans that the rest of my collection is getting used as well. Both this one and Project Rotate Your Stash, which is the one that I've created, are really good ways to kind of help cycle through your collection as well. At the same time, Paula loves this project and it's become a lot of people's favorite, so I'm very excited to be a part of it. We will check back in in a month from now to see if I have used any of these products 10 times. I think I covered all my grounds. So until my next video, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and everybody enjoy the rest of their day. Bye.